Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have round 2 of YCS Utrecht 2020, and we have Martin D on Evil Twin Spright going up against Farfa on Burning Abyss. Both of them won their round 1, so let's go ahead and hop right into this. So, did I just say there's 2,200 people signed up for this? That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna go ahead, start off with just Ipera, draw 1, standard. Burning Abyss. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Oh, using the monster sleeves. There used to be a joke. I don't think people really talk about it anymore, but there used to be like a joke that like the monster sleeves were like the cheater sleeves, just because you could like easily put a Sharpie mark on them. But oh, he passed. I'm not saying like he's cheating or anything, but he passed. Wow, Ipera passed, so it has no sprites. None of them. Not like a red, a jet, a blue, a starter. So normal summon Rhino. Oh, that's so tough. And special out Scarm. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I wonder what he's trying to set up exactly. I don't really know what Burning Abyss is going for. I haven't really played the deck since like back when Anaconda was a thing. I gotta make Dante. I guess like Zeus is nice. But if you summon Zeus with like down it under it, you can get hit with Nib, but I guess you could probably still do stuff through it. Yeah, so it's because I had beats over. Has Foolish in hand. I accidentally just went through the side deck. Alright, so then I'm just guessing, yeah, it goes right into Zeus. Okay, yeah, it doesn't go down. Doesn't want to play into the Nib. I think it was Dark Ruler in hand. Yeah, Dark Ruler, Seer in hand. Could have also just went Beatrice, decided to go for Zeus. Does have Rhino under it too, which means like even if the Zeus gets hit with like Droplet, like Rhino's still gonna do something to be an interruption. And then we have a trap and a spell set, it looks like. They're gonna go ahead and normal summon and effect a special out from deck. Now they might just not have any extender at all. Thinking pretty hard here. Gonna go ahead and activate Droplet to negate that. So let's see, did they top deck like a Spright or anything? Are we gonna Zeus here? Are we gonna use a trap to out this? Okay, it looks like, yeah. Just passes back. Wow, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, it's drawing that bad. Especially on stream. Sheesh. Switch to attack. Battle phase. And then they're going to go ahead and attack. They're going to get the Kelsey effect to gain life points, but it still gets beat over. So they're going to take 2,000, right? Each time an opponent's monster. Yeah, right. Just making sure that was the one that gains life points. That effect of them, like, does not come up very often. And then Zeus over Zeus. That was like the Zeus strategy. Play around Nib, next turn put Zeus over Zeus. And now you got enough materials to do it twice. Set another back row pass. Yeah, they're really gonna need something like what is their hand? Like, well, seriously, is it just a bunch of like nibs, or like what kind of hand traps do you have right now? Because it just has to be a bunch of them, right? Thinking about using Zeus effect to wipe. Maybe it's just because like, I mean, they're only at 5,500. Maybe you just try to end the game next turn. It looks like that's what he's going to do. Even if you have to like send your trap cards, who cares if you just win, right? You just need to be able to win through the hand traps. And you know that there's a lot of them. Or you can assume that there's just a lot of hand traps. Yeah, they're going to Ogre the Zeus. Okay. I mean, it's like kind of expected, right? Hits Reaper. Oh, oh, that's unfortunate. I think Reaper in the main deck for this event would have actually been pretty clean. Just because, against tier you can hit Kick Hallows, which is like pretty good. And then if you play versus Spright, you just hit Elf. There's also a lot of people that are playing the Runic Spright. And Runic Spright, when they don't have Elf, that's like a lot tougher. They're going to Dante add back Scarm. So it decides to add that back, even though they could have got end phase Scarm Search. We do have Scarm and Seer in hand, so that's already like, it's already like combo next turn. 2 level 3s. but we're also getting our Rhino dump here. So Rhino could just dump a Scarm anyways, but we are going to dump Graph Effect, get hit with Ash Blossom. Whoa, that Ash Blossom, is that a secret rare? I don't know, it kind of looks like right there, like the name just kind of like disappears. Maybe that's just like the lighting. Alright, they're going to pass. Alright, so they have Scarm and Seer in hand. They have gone through 2 Zeus. I'm guessing they just play 2 Zeus. They go normal Seer, special Scarm. Depending on what else they have in hand, unless if they drew a monster, it actually looks like Torrential. They should have actually started with Scarm effect and then normal Seer, just because if you get hit with Gamma on the BA hand effect, like, you just have like a random Seer sitting there. But if you have Torrential set, I guess it wouldn't really matter. Link's off in the Cherubini, Seer summon back. Okay, so Seer's going to summon back out the Dante, so we're on summon number 4 now. And then Cherubini effect to boost attack. Yeah, we even see like Torrential in the deck, so it would make sense that that was the card drawn. Dino Miscus off the Zeus end. That can be a body later on. It's not going to work with Torrential very well though. So Cherubini dump Graph and then Graph effect. Okay, so we are playing in the Nib. I wonder how many cards Marin. Yeah, I wonder how many cards Marin has in hand right now. Because they have like, I'm trying to think how many cards they would even have. I mean, they used a few hand traps last turn, like Ogre, Ash. But they really haven't done much. And like the Ipera turn 1 just like evenly traded you back to 5 cards in hand. Okay, so Graph's gonna summon Barbar. Yeah, end of main, activate Nib. I mean, expected, right? They didn't do anything this game. So deciding to get a little bit risky there. Yeah, maybe you just never, like, try to even take the game risky and never even Zeus wipe. Just because, like, they have so many hand traps. It's the only thing they could have. And you had Dino Miscus, Ice Dragon's Prison. So, like, Dino Miscus Zeus times 2 is pretty good. I guess like Ogre isn't like that common, so maybe they weren't expecting Ogre on Zeus, just because like, there's a lot of Runic Spright, not a lot of pure Spright. There is Live Twin Spright too, or Evil Twin Spright. I don't think that build's like bad or anything. Like, you're definitely gonna see it. Like, most builds of Spright, they're gonna work, but I feel like Runic Spright would probably be the most popular build. It just seems like that was what was like popping leading up to this event. Also, I wonder how the 3v3 in Ecuador is going, because that event's going on too, but it's only written feature matches, I think, which is so dumb, so dumb. I mean, I guess it makes kind of good sense. Like, they probably don't have that good of like internet access where they're at, but maybe you get a venue that has good internet access. Okay, normal summon Jet. That already does something, because they could go Elf, summon back Jet, and that would work. So they do have Torrential, and you don't have to Torrential here, but if they make Elf, that's going to kind of suck, right? Because summon Elf, Elf Chainlink 1, summon back Jet. If you want to activate Torrential, sure. But maybe there's a chance that they make Elf and don't... Okay, yep. I was going to say, there's a chance that they make Elf and don't use the effect on summon and misplay and play in the Torrential. It's just like, how, like... You're playing against BA, right? So now you gotta start playing against traps. Like, you gotta play around Torrential. Like, you usually don't have to do that. So they're gonna pass. Alright, do they draw a BA? That looks like a BA to me. Okay, yep, in the extra deck. Looking there. We can get a Dante going or something. Trying to look at the extra deck. I see IP, Unicorn, Beatrice... Gravity Controller. It looked like Underworld Goddess. Alright, they're looking at all the hand traps. Oh, maybe you're looking at the attributes for Dark. Okay. Oh, I also hate that. Judges force you to like have your deck and stuff correct. Like, it makes sense to do it in like feature matches, but I had a judge do it to me at the last YCS twice in a game. And the second time I was like, my deck's in the right spot. What do you want me to do? And they're going to go ahead and attack for 3,200. Okay, getting in good damage. I mean, they're down to 17, and they are going up against BA, and they do play Barbar, and they do have it in the loop. So, you know, that can get a little bit scary. I was going to go ahead and make Dante. Probably just use it to mill 3, try to hit something. We're not going to get the Seer effect, but it doesn't hit anything off of that. Hits a Lava Golem, which if anything is going to hurt them because now their opponent like knows about them playing Lava Golem. Just passes, you know, doesn't play the third Zeus, so didn't try to go like Dante attack first and then Zeus. Otherwise, you would have gone for that. Set a monster pass. Alright, now this Dante mill 3 will be good. Let's find out. Do we hit anything off of this? No, literally nothing. Okay. If we just milled the Farfa like we did last turn, that would have been game. But now Seer can just summon back, like, what? You could bring back Cherubini, right? And then Cherubini dump Farfa anyways. And then that's just game. And, like, this sends for cost. If he gets hit with Ogre, it doesn't even matter. Alright, goes ahead and scoops. That was, that was a whack game 1. Okay. So, BA wins game 1. Personally, I want BA to win. I would love to see BA top an event. Like another one, like nowadays. Normal summon, effect. Alright, that goes through. Also, last game we saw that Farfa, or Nadir, was playing Droplet, Dark Ruler, Lava Golem. Purple trap cards. I don't think we actually saw like a hand trap. So they're gonna activate Sunny Snitch, go search, gonna read over it, it's gonna realize how annoying that card is. It's so bad. The 200 gain and 200 burn for each summon is so annoying. But yeah, they're gonna add Frost and then special it. Overlay now. Make Gigantic. It is the 4th summon, so playing around Nib. And didn't look like the last game that they played that many hand traps. So if they did draw Nib, they probably won't be drawing it with another hand trap. There's also a chance they could just have like Imperm. A lot of people think like Imperm's like probably the best hand trap right now, or one of the best, just because it plays around Spright Red, it hits Kit Kalos. You know, it's Imperm, it doesn't get hit by like the one of Called By, doesn't get hit by Talons. Even though those cards have definitely died down some. Called By in the main, a lot of people were doing it just because it could hit Toad, or like hitting like a tier effect wouldn't be like that bad. But, you know, summon Iparov, Gigantic, got the draw 1. Oh, they show the end of Anubis right here. I wonder if that means they're going to end on Mannequin Cat and try to Mannequin Cat summon out the end of Anubis from deck. I don't know if that was on the channel before, but I definitely saw someone on DB doing that. And it made me think, I was like, oh, it's like Mannequin Cat end board's like a real thing. I tried it, and I didn't like it, but maybe they're like, the thing is Mannequin Cat has so many targets it can special summon from deck depending on what you're playing against. So I feel like one day it's going to be good. It just has to be a time where you can summon like the appropriate floodgate monster from deck, and level 2s have to be good. Nah, you're not showing Raigeki like this. Nah, you're lying. Nah, Farfa, you don't have Raigeki right now, do you? I mean, the card's like not that bad. I lost to it the other day. I got hit with Raigeki like 3 times in a game. Dark Hole twice. Dark Hole added my Mystic Mine. And then the last turn they went Summon Rhino effect. Used the Graveyard effect. They used Exorcist to return up, banished it. They went Dark Hole, destroy the field. Rhino, discard the last card in their hand. And that was game. And I was like, wow. I actually just got destroyed by that. But, oh, I think I see Droplet Lava Golem. That's pretty good. Hopefully they have, like, the appropriate amount of BAs to play, though. You know, Droplet also does take cards. And they probably aren't playing that many spells, so, like, Droplet probably doesn't work with them that well. I mean, like, you know, probably doesn't work with, like, the spells that well, because you probably don't have that many of them. But then you have, like, BAs that you can discard. Kind of like Phantom Knight. Goes ahead, goes back into the Kelsey. Set 2, pass. Alright, draws into Ice Dragon's Prison. So, if that monster in hand actually is Lava Golem over the Elf and the Kelsey Link, pretty good. Takes away a lot of the end board. We do know that they have Smashers though, so Smashers is still going to be able to banish one by banishing this nice level 2 here. Yup, definitely Lava Golem in hand. Definitely Lava Golem. Alright, goes ahead, drops it. Alright, alright. What else is there though? We know Ice Dragon's Prison. Always looking at a set. I thought maybe he was going to do something on res there. Imagine Call the Haunted summon back. Nobody would be prepared for that one. Alright, set 3 pass. And then they're asking, do you burn? But yeah, you have to have one of the evil twins on board. You also can't set a monster because of Lava Golem. Yeah. I know that interaction. I know that one. But it could definitely, I mean, this came up like before, but speed duels came up recently when I was theorizing Lava Golem. Alright, pass, and then Lava Golem's gonna burn for 1,000. They're gonna need some type of traps to stop this though, because you know, level 2 plus a non-level 2 monster on board is crazy. Also, they banned Hulk. Like, Hulk was good because of tuner and non-tuner, but like, they make Gigantic, Elf, and Spright, which is just like, not good. They need to stop making these generic crazy Link 2s. Like, if it was like generic Link 3, then like, you know, if like Elf was Link 3, sure, just takes an extra body. But Link 2, that's crazy. But then also, like, if it was a Link 3, you gotta think, like, Spright would just never have been real. Tier Element would have went wild. I mean, it kind of did go wild, right? Did very well at, like, a lot of tournaments. But makes the Elf here. Depending on what they target with this Elf, I was gonna say, depending on what they target, this Ice Dragon's Prison could go really nice. So, can't tell what they targeted. Okay, so Elf targeted the Kelsey to try to special summon back, which shouldn't have even been able to do that, because it's only able to do that because the opponent has a set monster, which shouldn't have been able to happen. Like, a lot of how I, like, perceive judges at least, I'm not saying this how they all are, but a lot of them, they know rulings if you were to ask them a ruling. Like, if you were to ask a judge, like, hey, if I do this, can I do this? They'd be like, no, you can't. But if they were just watching a game and not reading the cards, a lot of them don't actually keep up with the game like that. You'll even, like, hear judges all the time say, like, yeah, I was just out of the game for a few years. This is my first event back. And it's like, that's kind of tough. But they're going to Droplet, send Graph, negate Gigantic, and then we're going to be able to get Graph Graveyard Effect to try to special summon from deck. Now, we do have Kelsey on board, so whatever we summon will just instantly go. So just summon Skarm, Skarm goes. I also wonder how many tour guys they play in their deck. It's probably just one, right? They do play Lava Golem. Oh, activate talent. Oh, what are they going to do with this talent? Do they take? Yeah, take it back. It is negated, though, from Ice Dragon's Prison, but that's still pretty funny. Okay. We're not locked in the level 2s. Affect target, but it's negated. Could attack and then Downard Zeus. Also, I don't know why the judges just talked to him. I wonder if they tried to give him a warning, because that would be unjustifiable. Because you're allowed to activate negated effects and target something. It's not like he tried to resolve it. He might have. They had given him more time, but it seemed like they instantly caught that it was negated. So, like, it's not an illegal activation. So I wonder if he had gotten a warning for that or something. Because if so, that'd be kind of whack. Goes ahead, makes Elf after attacking. Then end phase Scarm Search. Grabs the tour guide from the underworld. Is that? Oh my gosh, that's the. I think that's the Mago tour guide. I guess it kind of works with the deck, right? Like it's all like gold rare looked. That's fair. That's fair. Draws droplets. Oh, is that not droplet? Oh, okay, no, it is. Oh, and they have Rhino Warrior in hand. Oh, and they have droplet that could dodge this, but then would they be able to keep going afterwards? I guess you don't need to keep going that much though. You could just droplet and then beat over Elf. And if the only two cards they have are the two sets, so it's not a bad play. Right. Looking at their graveyard, checking to see what they have. Maybe thinking about a dark play. They don't have like a Dante in graveyard or anything, so Seer special summoning back. Wouldn't be able to get them a body. I'm fairly certain that's Rhino Warrior in hand. Okay, so Elf's using its effect now, it looks like, to target the Calcium graveyard to try to special summon back. I feel like this is something that needs to be prevented. Oh? What was that trap? Yeah, he's thinking pretty hard here. I wonder what the play is gonna be. What's the set card? Is it Torrential? And what's the evil twin the set cards? And do they have any cards in hand? Cause that could play into like a big difference of what you want to go for. Okay, it's gonna use Ice Dragon's Prison to special summon back. Okay, okay, that's a way to get a body on board and stop the elf from doing anything. Now we do need to link those off to keep going. Oh wait, that's not Rhino. That's Backjack. Oh, I have like Fiend Griefing, Beatrice can dump it. Yeah, card's been like a one of in and out of BA for like 7 years. Yeah, could make dark take. I don't know what their game plan would be with that though. I guess you could dark take, make gigantic, and then just beat over Downer Zeus. Imagine if they played that. They might. It might actually come up enough to where you could justifiably play that. Because it could come up against, like, a lot of decks. Oh no, that was just Rhino Warrior. I'm going to say against Tier, you take Miri. Against Spright, you just take any Spright. So, Unicorn effect, discard the Rhino. Now target something to spin back. So, you could target Elf there to guarantee that Elf leaves the field this turn. You could also target a set card just to, make him use it. Because if you do target Elf and it just spins back and then you attack, you're pretty much just attacking for blank damage at that point. Okay, did they just... It looked like they ogred impermed. Okay, so they did have cards in hand. So ogre and imperms that. Chain droplet to then negate elf. So we targeted elf with unicorn. It got hit with imperm ogre. We chain. That gets unicorn off board, which means when we dump... I'm going to say if we dump graph, we can special, but we're just going to dump Scarm End Phase Search. Looks like we grabbed Tour Guide. The last build of BA I played two Tour Guide. I wonder if that's still, like, normal for BA or not. I guess it wasn't even normal. Like, some people played 1, some people played 3. It's just, like, you don't even want a normal Tour Guide a lot of the times. Like, normal summoning Tour Guide is scary. You'd rather just, like, have 2 BAs than normal summon Tour Guide. But you need Tour Guide off the Scarm because it's just, like, crazy. Oh, and they have, like, Starter in the blue. That's just game. That's just game. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. There is 18 minutes left though. Something interesting, you know, BA. Guess what? They got Bar. They're cooking in time every single time. The Evil Twin Spright player, if they want to start playing, you know, sometimes you got to activate starter. You activate starter, boom, you're going to take damage. Now, if they were on Runic Spright, there's like a whole another hill to climb. The fact that, like, you can't attack half the time. You have to break the board without using the Runic cards, or use the Runic cards, and, like, I guess it really depends what they do turn 1, though, because, like, your Runic cards could also just gain your life points and just win you the game. But link off, go on the elf. Then, if our opponent ever summons, elf can summon back out Kelsey. And then that can get us to Lily Link, which is just good. But we're going to elf summon Ipara. Ipara says draw 1. And then, I think we've used both Gigantics. We used one. Oh, 2,185 players. That's solid. That's a solid amount of players. I wish I could have gone to this event. All of like the Yonder overseas events, those they just been announcing them so late. Like if they were announced like more than 30 days out in advance, I would 100% go. But it's like the flight to this event would have cost me like $1,000. But if they just, you know, had it like scheduled out in advance like they do with like US events, then I would have been able to go for like, you know, like 500, which is still a lot, but you know, it's like half off. Normal summon tour guide effect, go special. Then that's gonna bring out graph, mannequin cat effect. Let's go. Yeah, also, if people aren't prepared for Mannequin Cat in the Floodgate, it can go stupid. The thing is, I'm prepared for Mannequin Cat in the Floodgate, just because I've seen it, and then I started theorizing it. And I was wondering, wait, we don't even Mannequin Cat in the Floodgate, but we end up Mannequin Cat? I mean, I guess. But, like, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and see them at defeat. Alright. Maybe it wasn't worth admitting defeat yet. Just because maybe you wanna waste a little bit more time there. One good thing about BA's turn 1s is you can play the turn 1 extremely fast. Like, BA's turn 1 is not hard. BA when it... Oh, wait. Okay. For a second, I thought Burning Abyss chose to go second. That's why they had their hand down. I was like, oh. I did not. That would have been different. Start off, desires. Literally just pot of greed. Whoa, pot of greed as long as we don't banish Bar. Pot of greed as long as we don't banish Bar. Yup. Was that 4 traps plus 2 BAs? No Bar. Oh, I can't see it on the camera angle. And like the gold rare BAs are just like a little bit too hard to tell like apart. So it looks like 4 traps, 2 BAs. Normal Seer, Special Scarm, Overlay. Okay, Normal Seer, Special Scarm, Overlay. Make Dante. And then link off in the gravity controller. This is like one of the original Burning Abyss combos. Oh wait, we're gonna mill. Okay. Gets Dynamiscus in graveyard there, Farfa in loop. Just milling BAs there in general would be good because that can give us more bar fodder in the future. But we are making gravity controller, which is a bit unfortunate because it does only have 1,000 attack, which means it's not hard to beat over to do damage to. But yeah, we can see, like I said, the turn 1 for BA pretty quick. There's not that many like decision trees or lines to go through. Bring out the Beatrice, just set 4 pass, can't get hit with red reboot, baby. Okay, set 3. Maybe the last card in hand wasn't a trap. Passes turn, Skarma special, can't search. Doesn't get hit with anything there, no nib. They're both laughing. I wonder if he said like standby phase. Oh, he went battle phase. Okay. I thought he went like standby anything. All right, goes to battle. I mean, honestly, if you're the Burning Abyss player here, we take those. There's like not a lot of time left. Evenly, when there's only 9 minutes left, the value of it goes way down. Like if this evenly was like 30 minutes left in the clock, then sure, like yeah, it's a big problem. It's gonna go plus for sure. But they're gonna change Beatrice effect, which means that they're gonna be getting rid of the Beatrice. They're gonna Beatrice, go dump, Rhino Warrior, which again looked like exactly like Backjack to me. Now they're gonna go ahead and banish, keep one set. Alright, banishes them. And then new chain link, we're gonna get Dante, Seer, Rhino, add back Seer, go dump, and then this could dump, I guess like Graph maybe. Could go for Barbar just to get some damage in. Dump Skarm for follow-up, dump Graph for a body, dump Barbar for burn damage. Alright, dumps Graph. Ooh. Did we not use Seer effect? Wait. No, that Seer was already used. Never mind. The Seer wasn't under Beatrice, because we had done the gravity controller play turn 1. Never mind. Yep. The Seer was already used last turn. It wasn't even under anything. So now we're going to go normal summon effective special. Okay, what is that last trap card, though? Torrential? Okay. Also, quick fact, throwing it out there. Konami, your Yu-Gi-Oh! Numeron app, put some Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel skill cards on there, because I have to call a judge over every remote duel because I don't know what my opponent's cards do, because I don't play Speed Duel. Who plays Speed Duel? And I want to know what their cards do, and I can't just do the honor trust system because people are cheaters, and I have to call a judge to find out what cards do because you don't even have it on Numeron, and I'm not allowed to Google it. So that's DB Grinder's rant. Then Special Carrot. Oh, that shuts down trap cards now. Special blue effect. Okay, the thing is, the Spright player does need to go quicker. They either need to go quicker so that way they can get another turn to do damage, or they're trying to win this turn with like a red resonator play or something. So I guess we'll find out. But these are the kind of moments where, like, you see this, how like the last 15 seconds no play has been done, and now 20, and now 25 seconds, and now on the verge of 30. Like, you see this? It's adding up quick. We still haven't even done the play yet. We're at 35. Really? It's taking this long? Oh man. Okay, that took a while. I didn't have the exact seconds, but like it took long enough to where like we're close to time. When you get close to time, you need to start playing on instincts a little bit more and like less. Like, he's playing as if he's in an Iron Man right now. You don't always got the luxury to be sitting back thinking that long. Sometimes you gotta really go, okay. It makes sense now. It makes sense. We're taking our good old time. Fair warning, slow playing is like illegal. You're not allowed to like slow play into winning in time. But it seems like, I mean, nobody like called him out on it for like taking a little while to summon Gigantic. And then special jet effect. Yeah, so now we're up in life points. Yeah, we're at 96 to our opponent's 8,000. So special jet effect goes search. Can't see what they search, but it's probably just smashers, I'm assuming, unless if we already have it. Link off. We could also elf summon back red resonator on our opponent's turn. Then link off. Go ahead, summon the link. Yup. So you're gonna go Dino-Miscus, target elf. And then they could carrot negate this. I feel like you would just carrot negate this, right? Like, yeah. Either you do that. Yeah, they can't chain their Dino-Miscus in graveyard, which gets Farfa off the field, which is a banish. Dino-Miscus is a banish. They get a discard. So it'd be a few problems there, but go ahead, summon. I really hope we don't have to see Farfa losing time. Effect special summon back. And then effect pop. Farfa banish. And then set one. Link off. Go in the elf. Okay. Summon. Yeah. I like that. Put it back on his field. Let him know. Summon Seer. I was playing at a locals once. It wasn't even that long ago. I was playing Sky Striker, and I forget exactly what my opponent was on. Oh, he was on Sword Soul. And this guy had no cards left. And I go, end phase, shiz search, multi-roll set. My turn? And he goes, sorry, I'm confused. I never said pass. And I said, you literally have no place here. It's my turn now. Like, you don't get a choice. This is my game. I ain't going to time. I ain't losing to no slow players. No. Sometimes you gotta get quick. They're gonna Seer beat over. So did we not set smashers? Okay, effect summon back. Effect a pop. Yeah, that's over. BA loses. Dang. Yeah, GG's. It's not like he lost the time. Like he was gonna lose that anyways. Yeah. That's it. We're gonna go ahead and see the live twin Spright win over the Burning Abyss. And also, I forgot to say this at the beginning of the video. You can go ahead and check out Farfa's YouTube channel, link down below at the very top of the description if you want to go ahead and watch his content. And you can check out the live stream original footage linked down below in the description. So if you didn't like my commentary, maybe you're going to like Marcelo's. This guy's commentary, I don't know his name, but he's been there for a while. He's an OG. Shout out to you. And with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.